Alright guys, Sean right here from MuscularDevelopment.com. I'm on the West Coast here in California, but in a couple of short days we're going to be headed to White Plains, New York for the New York Pro Championships promoted by contest promoter Steve Weinberger. For the very first time it'll be held in White Plains, New York, and it's actually shaping up to be a very good competition for a lot of local New Yorkers. We've got 5 New Yorkers from the New York area that are going to be competing in the Pro Championships, one most notably the hometown athlete in John De La Rosa. He'll be competing there. Also, we're going to have big Juan Morel. Akim Williams is going to be showing up. And Sergio Oliva is actually making his pro debut 2 years after winning the NPC National Overall title. One guy that's not going to be in that competition is the Dominican Dominator. Victor Martinez has chosen to sit this competition out, whereas earlier on we heard that he was going to be competing in this show, one that he actually won in the past, but now has chosen to sit this one out, and maybe for very good reason. He wound up out in South Africa and didn't fare very well, or at least as good as he thought he should have. A lot of people thought he might show up in New York and try to right the wrongs, but apparently he's chosen to sit this one out. But on paper, big Akim Williams has been spending a lot of time over in Kuwait working with the Camel Crew. We're going to find out what that investment looks like and whether or not it's going to pay off for him this Saturday night in White Plains, New York. There's some other guys that are going to be looked at very hard. John De La Rosa's got his back up against the wall. They're looking for big things from big John De La Rosa, a guy that a lot of people thought should come down to the 212-pound division, but he's been adamant. He's a 230-pound bodybuilder. He gets up to 280 in the off-season, so John De La Rosa's got a lot to prove in his backyard, has nowhere to travel to, doesn't have to worry about eating on the fly. He's right home in his backyard. We're going to find out what John De La Rosa is able to do there. Juan Morel, this is a guy that's won this competition not too long ago. I believe it was 2 years ago. Juan Morel was standing in the victory circle at this competition. The knock on Juan Morel has been that his legs just simply have not been carrying him through. He's got the great upper body. He's got the great X frame, but it falls short when he turns to the rear and his legs. Can he fix that? We do know that in South Africa he stood a very good opportunity to land in the victory circle, but it didn't happen. Let's find out with 2 weeks in between shows whether or not he can fix that and go out and get that title for the very second time. It was a year ago that we saw Dexter Jackson win this show, so that all eyes right now are going to be on that open competition, as well as Sergio Oliva Jr., the son of the myth, the son of the 3-time Mr. Olympia. He's in the shadow of his father. He doesn't want that. He wants recognition for the hard work that he's doing and has been putting in. He said he's got nothing in the tank. He's leaving it all in New York. So come Saturday night, we're going to find out what's in store for Sergio Oliva Jr. You don't want to miss that. But the talk of the town is the 212-pound division. It's stacked. There's 21 athletes competing. Big Sean Clarita, little guy by way of New York, trains at Diamond Gym a lot of times. Sean Clarita's got a lot to prove. He's a champion, and he'll be a force to be reckoned with. Probably wind up being the smallest guy on the stage, but he brings a very complete package. Also, we're going to have the return of Marco Rivera, Ronnie Rocco from Germany. This competition in the 212, we're bringing in athletes from New Zealand, Kuwait, Dubai, Australia. They're coming from all over the place. So Steve Weinberger's done a very good job stacking the 212-pound division. You're not going to want to miss this competition. Stay tuned to MuscularDevelopment.com. I'll be bringing you play-by-play action. We'll have Ron Harris, our online editor, in the house as well. Videos, paparazzi photographs. Saturday, White Plains, New York. For MuscularDevelopment.com, I'm Sean Ray.